All right, let's jump right into this explainer because we need to talk about an urgent, unprecedented physical threat that's literally blanketing the country right now. If you've stepped outside or even just glanced at the news lately, you already know this isn't normal. America's heat dome isn't just breaking records, it's actively getting worse. We are dealing with an intense, prolonged weather event that absolutely demands our attention. Understanding exactly what we're up against, yeah, it's absolutely crucial. So, the source material makes one thing crystal clear right off the bat. America is not just experiencing another hot summer. We aren't dealing with your typical seasonal heat wave, where you just sweat it out for a few days with a cold drink in hand. No, we are witnessing a fundamental structural shift. The atmospheric dynamics at play here are completely shifting the baseline of what we even consider normal summer weather. It is entering a completely different climate reality. Think about that for a second. I want you to think of this heat dome not just as a weather forecast, but almost like a physical antagonist. It's a massive, hostile force pressing down on the continent. The researchers and data outlined in our sources aren't just observing this from afar. They are treating this physical phenomenon as a blaring, unmistakable warning siren about our immediate future. Section 1. The new climate reality. Trapped under the heat. Millions. Imagine the visceral reality of waking up morning after morning, stepping outside, and feeling the exact same stifling, oppressive air as the day before. It's like you're standing under a giant, unmoving dome of trapped heat that just refuses to break. Well, that is the reality for millions of people right now. We're talking about vast swaths of the population experiencing conditions where temperatures aren't just high, they are continuously shattering historical records all across the country. It's a geographical trap, and it's putting immense pressure on human endurance and our local resources. Section 2. Anatomy of a heat dome. The mechanics of the trap. So, what exactly is a heat dome? It's a persistent high-pressure system that traps heat over a large area, acting exactly like a lid. And that lid metaphor is absolutely vital to understanding the danger here. The name, heat dome, might sound kind of benign, almost like a protective bubble, right? But what's actually happening is far more dangerous. It's essentially an atmospheric pressure cooker. Here's how this builds step by step. Step 1. A massive high-pressure system moves in, high up in the atmosphere. Step 2. That pressure acts like a giant physical weight. It pushes warm air down toward the surface, compressing and superheating it. And then Step 3. The trap is set. The high pressure acts as a lid, preventing the hot air from rising and escaping, and completely blocking any cooler weather systems from moving in to offer relief. Historically, even during terrible heat waves, the Earth cools at night, offering some rural relief. But under a heat dome, especially in cities, we see trapped urban heat. Concrete and asphalt absorb radiation all day long, and that invisible lid prevents it from dissipating at night. It's basically the urban heat island effect on steroids. The true tipping point for extreme danger isn't just a high daytime peak. It's when the nights stay dangerously hot, denying the human body the vital time it needs to just recover. Section 3, a cascade of failures. When the built environment crumbles. When humans don't get relief, well, neither does our infrastructure. Power grids reach their absolute limits as millions of air conditioners run non-stop. Roads are literally melting under the intense, trapped solar radiation. Crops are failing in baked, dry soil, and emergency rooms are rapidly filling up with heat exhaustion cases. It's a clinical, system-wide failure that goes way, way beyond just being hot outside. We're looking at a rapid-fire chain reaction of damage here. Power grid failures limit our ability to pump water. Bone-dry conditions spark rampant wildfires. Those fires, combined with the intense heat, lead to massive agriculture losses, while high evaporation rates create severe water shortages. And all of these compound instantly into massive health emergencies. The source material presents this factual unfolding crisis super clearly. One domino falls, and it takes the whole rest of the stack down with it. Ultimately, this all connects directly to personal survival. The fragile power grid keeping your AC running is being pushed right to the brink. If that thread snaps while the lid is firmly in place, the situation shifts from uncomfortable to deadly in a matter of hours. This is exactly why understanding systemic vulnerabilities matters to every single one of us. We are deeply, deeply reliant on these fragile connections to survive this new climate reality. Section 4. What happens next? The climate connection. The core thesis from the source data is undeniable. This isn't just one heat wave. It is a warning.
Scientists aren't viewing this unprecedented heat trap as some freak accident of nature. No, they're looking at it as a preview of intensifying atmospheric conditions. As global temperatures rise, the conditions that allow these persistent high-pressure lids to form become far more common and a whole lot more severe.
So if melting roads, failing power grids, and millions of people trapped under an invisible lid of heat is just a warning, what does the new normal actually look like? It's a chilling thought to leave you with, but an essential one to reflect on as we adapt to this changing world. Thanks for joining me for this explainer. Stay safe out there and keep exploring the science behind